Are they ready for the present? Are they ready for the present, these people? Are they ready? Before I start, I want to just to confirm whether they're ready for the present. Are they ready? Are they ready? Great. So then here I am. Great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about advanced Excel, you will need advanced Excel to do BDA. You will need advanced Excel to do BDA. All right. So the students who are not very good in advanced Excel, when they will be coming to do BDA, they'll always have challenges, always. So assuming, ladies and gentlemen, you are given something like this. All right. So then you need to be very, very, all right. All right. No, I think to be fair, because to be fair to everybody, let's just open, because this one here, some guys are still good. They did yesterday. So assuming, ladies and gentlemen, you have a situation here where somebody has a principal amount. So we have principal amount, you are typing with me. Principal amount here is 10,000. All right. And then in this case here, we have a number of years. The number of years that we are going to invest here, they are 10. Then we have the rate of interest, 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 the rate of interest. The rate of interest, ladies and gentlemen, is 21%. Is 21%. The rate of interest is 21%. And then you are required to do two things. You are required here to give us total amount to be received after those 10 years, compound interest basis. Total amount to be received, total amount to be received, total amount to be received. And ladies and gentlemen, they also want you to come and do a sensitivity table, a sensitivity data table, a sensitivity data table like that. Those two things only, and then you get your money. Yeah. Do we have anybody who wants to take a shot before I teach you? Anybody would want to take a shot at this before I teach you? Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remember the formula that we normally use here. The formula that you normally use is the one that says amount equals. No, I should just have it here. Same. Amount equals. We have here principal. Principal in Excel, even if they're putting a bracket, you must say times. So times, open the bracket. We have 1 plus R. 1 plus R, close brackets. In this case here, raised. So, you know, raised is shift 6, Shift 6. Raised to number of years. Raised to number of years like that. Raised to power n. This is the compounding formula that we shall use here. This is the compounding formula that we shall use. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please listen and listen to me very well. To get A is the total amount. P is the investment that we are making today. All right. So then I'll come here and I say that I will come here and I say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now picking this directly. I want to get this amount here directly. So how do I get this amount? I'll come and I say equals. We pick the principal. You must always start with equals. So pick the principal. You say times, open brackets. You say 1. I'm following that formula. Plus our rate of interest is here. It is this 21%. So this rate of interest, please, after you punch the rate of interest, come and close. And then you raise this to power number of years, which is 10 like that. And then you enter. So do we have any ninja that is able to get that 67 like Mwalimu here? 67,275. Do we have any ninja that is able to get this 67,275 like Mwalimu? Oh, yeah. Amount equals the principal. You pick the principal times. You must say times. Into brackets here, 1 plus R. The rate of interest is 21%. You close. And then you come and raise this to what here, somebody? You raise this to negative what here? You raise this to -1. Not negative. I'm not discounting. I'm compounding. You're raising this to positive n, positive 10 like that. So we are getting, ladies and gentlemen, let me see what they are getting here. Let me see what they're getting here. They are getting, ladies and gentlemen, what they're getting here. How do you raise? A good question there. You see, you will say shift. On top of number 6, you will see something like a bullet. On top of number 6. So you say shift, and then that number 6. That number 6, thanks for asking a question. Actually, this ninja should get a present. This ninja should get a present. If you have known how to do it, Sherry, you should get a present. Not many students ask me questions. I don't know why. Sherry, if you have known how to do it, how to raise, share your screen here. I give you a present, Sherry. Share your screen if you have known how to raise. I like students to ask questions. Now Sherry is like, you don't want my present. Total amount 67,275. Yes, seen, but you should have shared for you to get, in this case here, the present. So we shall overcome. Oh, she's sharing now. But T2, the answer is correct. But look at your formula here on row number 9. Look at your formula on row number 9. I think you must have messed a little bit. Yeah, you need to put principal outside. And then you say times that 1 plus R. The formula is not right. That formula is not right. Say amount equals A equals, yes, can be even small letters, don't care, equals principal P times, open brackets, 1 plus, write R for everybody to see R, yes. And then you close brackets now. And then shift 6. That is raised to power N, write N there. Thank you so much, T2. As usual, you never disappoint. You are a good student here. There is a student who is getting a ref error. Do you know how to share your screen? I assist you very fast. The student who is getting a ref error, are you able? We shall overcome. This student who is getting an error, are you able to share your screen? Don't fear. Yesterday I told you, ladies and gentlemen, I would want all of you to be as bold like your mwalimu here, or even better than me. I will never fear anything. And I even gave you an example of these interviews. Now I'm very lucky. I normally get invited to very senior interviews. I will never fear. Like here, there is nothing to fear. You simply share, or you're not able to. Essie, I'll be able to teach you how to share. Maybe after class, we can remain behind here virtually. I'll be able to show you how to share. There is a button. If you look at your microphone, there is mute, there is stop, there is security, and then there's share screen, which someone told me yesterday is in green. That's green color. If you simply say share screen, it will bring it up right away. But you can do that after. Look at what I've done then. Look at what I've done, ladies and gentlemen, here. So to get this, you see the formula is very easy here. Somebody has been able to write for us this formula of getting the compound amount. Compound amount equals, open brackets, not open brackets first, it's principal. We take the principal, we say times, open brackets here, we say 1, then we have here plus, all right? Our rate of interest, we close. After you close, then we'll come and raise. You see, raised is you have to say it's on top of number 6. So you have to say shift 6 for it to come. And then you say N. All right. So let's apply that formula somewhere else here. So we are applying this formula. Remember, in Excel, I have to begin by saying equals. So I will say equals. Then I pick the principal amount. Principal investment here is 10,000. Remember, I have to say times. Unlike the normal mathematics, you have to say times. Open brackets, my great students. And then you say 1. I'm following this formula. 1, all right, plus the rate here, which is 21%. Then you close brackets, and then you say shift 6 for raising. You raise this to 10 years like that. And then we enter. So I'm getting this amount. After I get this amount, I can go to another section and label this section data table. Sensitivity analysis. Label this data table sensitivity analysis. Data table sensitivity analysis. So then this is what I will do. I will come, ladies and gentlemen, here. This is what I will do. I will come here. I will carry this figure from here. I carry it. To carry it, you start with equals, and then you carry it literally. You click on it, and then, of course, you say enter. So you would want to check how sensitive this figure is to changes in number of years, for example. Because you see, this being alone, number of years can vary. So you are asking yourself, what if, for example, they talk of 8 years? How much will I be required to? How much will I get there in total? What if I fix this for 9 years? What if I fix this for 10 years? What if I fix this for 11 years? What if I fix this? I mean, you do as many numbers as your examiners asked you. And this is very popular in BDA. Very, very popular in BDA. And then, of course, we want to do a sensitivity analysis of the same amount here, given changes in rates of interest. So given changes in rates of interest, abracadabra, we can begin, you know, the current rate of interest is 21%. I can begin with 19. I can begin with 19 tab. I can come and do 20% like that. All right. So you can continue, ladies and gentlemen, in this case here, doing those changes there. You can continue doing those changes there till in this case here, you can pull. You can pull if you wish. If you wish, you can pull. Remember, pulling means what here? Very easy. Let me just repeat for the sake of the students who have not been in my class before. What I've done, I've written these two, 19% and 20%. And with those two, then I should be able to now get the sequence for the others. Simply come here, you know, the rabbit, angry rabbit, the one for autofill. You put it in its cage, and then you pull it by the tail, like that. It has to be an angry rabbit for you to autofill, like that. All right. So up to where Mwalimu has reached, is there any ninja? Those students have never taught before, and I use the word ninja, they can't understand. We normally call ourselves here Excel ninjas. Excel ninja. So is there any ninja that has been able to do exactly what I've done? The same case with this. You don't have to write like 8, 9, 10. No. Once you write any two, Excel is a bright system. It has already picked the pattern. It has already picked the pattern. You can simply come here, and first of all, you highlight this using the white hair. And then come and put the black rabbit there. This one you can't, you know, it has got, you have to pull it by the tail. So it doesn't bite you. You pull it up to whatever number the examiner tells you, like that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, please listen and listen to Mwalimu very well. Please listen to me. Once you've been able to do this, the next thing you'll come and highlight the entire table. And I don't want to see my students highlighting this table like manual. We get students doing a manual highlight. No. Those are not students that have been taught Excel or BDA by Dr. Aura here. No. The students who have been taught Excel or BDA by Dr. Aura, what they'll normally do, they know here they're going to make use of this hand. This hand, 2 fingers. So in this case here, we have Control, Shift. You see where Control and Shift is. You hold on to both of them. And then now using this other hand, now you have in this case here the navigation keys. You have 4 of them. We have the East, West, North, South. So in this case here, the East one. So what we do, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I highlight professionally. This is how I shall highlight professionally. I'll come and click this. Once I click using the Control Shift, then I say East arrow, 1 touch. The rabbit moves. Then I'm still holding on to Control Shift, down arrow. The rabbit has moved. The rabbit has moved, and I've been able to highlight the entire table whose sensitivity analysis I want. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once I reach there, I would be able, I was almost forgetting my present. I need to give somebody a present. And today, what I shall do, I will ask students that have been with me. You know, the advanced Excel is making me very happy. Now I can see we're about 200 students. So there must be that lady that you guys, you find this person to be very vocal in the class. Let's reward that lady today. We're not rewarding a man because they have rewarded a man. Is there somebody who can tell me who is the most vocal lady in our class? So we give her 1,000 bob. Even if she doesn't get things right, but she's vocal. You know, Excel wants vocal people. Even at your workplaces, I told you to go there and become vocal. Tell everybody that you're the expert. Don't take pride in another thing, but Excel, you must be very vocal. So is there somebody who can recommend a lady here? Or Thitu, Thitu is being proposed here. Is it the feeling for everybody that Thitu has been very vocal? Or is there somebody who has got some contrary opinion? So Thitu, 1,000 for you, Thitu, 1,000 for you. Somebody told me, Mwalimu, when you are giving 1,000, tell students that you have given them a lion. But I don't know how much a lion is worth. I don't know. Thitu and Max Miller. But first of all, so Thitu, you came in late now, Max Miller. You came in late. Yeah, but I agree. Max Miller has been sharing a screen. Thitu, why haven't you given me your number very fast, if you don't mind? Because you don't want to waste time, you know. Oh, Thitu. Thitu wrote thank you instead of writing the mobile number. Great. Aha. 07 02073. And then there is another kind of group that I would want to ask a question here. Maybe there could be somebody among us stars alikuwa affected na mvua maji namna hiyo. You also need to give them something. But be very problem hiyo, napata wanafunzi sasa honest. We don't ask how you are affected, but if you are really affected, maybe you never slept in your house for a day. If you are really, really affected, Gladys karaoke, then we need to give you something today. All right. All right. So please, you can see Isabella in my class. Kwa gate hakuna zawadi. But thank you very much for being honest. It should be somebody who was really affected. Really affected. And maybe if you are doing CPA and you are really, really affected, I can also be, yeah, I can move ahead and even sponsor you if you are really affected, for example. And be very honest. If you lost your certificate, you did something, we can sponsor you to do CPA with us, and then we pay for you CASNEB fees. If you are really affected, but don't cheat us. Don't cheat us. It costs dry taps here, partner. Kuna zawadi. Hakuna machozi tunalia nawe hapo. Hiyo ni kawaida. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so what I'll do then, I will come and highlight my entire table. Once I've highlighted my entire table, I'll go to the data ribbon. Look at what I'm doing here. Data ribbon. So we have here data ribbon. Once I click the data ribbon, I'm seeing things happening here. I want to go to what we call what if analysis. What if the interest rate changes? What if the number of years change? I can see there is what if analysis here. Here, what if analysis here. So you click on these. Once you click on this, you'll be able to see data. We have scenario manager, goal seek. I'm after data table that does sensitivity analysis. So you say here, data table, data table. Once you say data table, there is a pop-up window which asks you, what is the row input cell? Remember, row-wise here, you took the interest rates, but you know you can only pick one cell. So where do we have interest rate, which is just here? You have rate of interest here. So row input cell, you have this one 21%. And then you come and click this one here, column input cell, in the column we have years. So come and pick this single year, 10, like that. And then once you finish like that, you say, hooray, and click like a ninja, okay. You click like a ninja, okay, like that. The numbers don't look very nice. I would want to have them like whole numbers. So Control Shift here, I highlight like that, then Control Shift down. And then I'll be able to squeeze this decimal at home here. At home, I should be able to squeeze these decimals very easily. There are shortcuts to this, but again, I'll be able to advise you guys, for those guys who would want to go and do financial modeling with me. Again, you don't have to cram everything. Of course, speed, shortcuts will give you a higher speed, but there are things that I will never try to cram. No, those shortcuts, no. There are others I'll cram, yes, for financial modeling. So this one I can come and squeeze this using this, and a home ribbon. Then you have, in this case, this one is the one that squeezes. This decreases. This one here increases. All right. And you can test and see whether you're right. Because you see already we have a benchmark. 21% 10 years is giving us 67. 21% 10 years, 21%. This one here. Bus. Great. So then someone now will be able to make decisions here. For example, the government is increasing very much. Like if it increases to 25% and it is a 10-year loan, I'll pay 93, or rather I'll get 93. All right. So now I can make decisions given that I've got this varied as to the rate of interest and number of years. So do we have any need that has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done? Do we have any need that has, Nancy Mwathi. How comes you guys never selected Nancy for a gift? Nancy has always also been on the screens here talking. Yeah, asking questions, giving us, solutions here. You guys must have forgotten this lady. Julie is dancing there. Unimax Main is dancing. Miss Karanja is, how could you guys forget to vote for Miss Karanja? Is it because she's using the title MISS? How could you forget voting for Miss Karanja, honestly? We shall overcome. So do we have any student who has a question, or should I go ahead and do something different? Sherry is not getting. Are you able to share your screen, Sherry? How could they? Aleta jina kamili. You're so punish mtu sababu ya. Okay, great. So in this case here, leta majina kamili. Aya, sasa hebu Sherry share. Great. Because now Sherry amejua kushare. Nimejua Sherry. Sherry sasa, don't panic. Don't rap. Enda kwa ile 67 yako 275. Ile 267, ile 67. Hiyo hapo juu. Yeah. Not that one, this hii kwa hii table, kwa table. Hiyo kwa table, no. Kwa cell E5. Yes. You see that one? You never picked it from, say equals there, say equals there. No, kwa cell. It's the same, but just kwa cell. I wanted you to rub that 67. I wanted you to rub it. So just say equals, and then you pick now the figure that is in D4. The figure that is in D4, pick it. Yes, say enter. And the thing, hooray, is correct now. Hooray. If you don't pick it from there, in a core international what year? Disaster. So now, Sherry, have you understood? Next time? Yes, thank you very much. Somebody else who has not gotten, who can share their screen? Before I go to something different, somebody else who has not gotten this, please to share their screen. To share their screen. It already, I'm so sure you must. What happened? Okay, no problem. Please put your cursor there, I see. Hapo kwa G4. What may have happened there? Because I can see everything there. No, but when it is coming to plus 0.8, hiyo ni mingi sana. Minus 19% or through when I pull. Is it decimals really? Ebu eka kwa moja, eka kwa H5. Hapo. Sasa vuta kila kitu anze, nimeona. Vuta kila kitu anze. Yeah. Delete. Oh. Delete. Umetumia backspace. Watu wengi hufanya makosa sana. Una highlight ukitumia backspace inanyoa moja tu. Sasa click outside and then you highlight again. Don't worry. P2. Just click outside anywhere. Just anywhere. Or you just highlight again. You're not clicking. You're not clicking. Just click. Pop up. You should be able to hear the click. Yeah. And then don't forget, don't use backspace, use delete. Great. Hebu tuanze, we will calculate your 67 to 275. Tuanze hiyo ya kwanza yuko juu. Ile ya E3. Let's calculate afresh E3. That's what E. Yes, let's calculate afresh that figure. Equals, the principal amount is 10,000 times, open brackets, 1 plus R, which is 21%, close, raised to 10 years. Yeah. And then now, please pick that figure to G. I want you to pick that figure to G5, G4. Yes. So say equals there. You pick that figure. Yes. And then now copy the entire table. Highlight the entire table from that new figure. And see to use that concept of Control-Shift, right arrow. Control-Shift, right arrow, and then Control-Shift down. Thank you. So go to data on the ribbon, data on the ribbon, data on the ribbon, data, not insert, data. You see your file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, and then data. Are you able to see data on the ribbon? Where you are, just from file, home, page layout, formula, and then there is data. Just move to the right. Yes, go again to the right. Go to the right. Keep on going to the right until you see data. You're not moving C2. After insert, there is page layout. Are you able to see page layout, C2? How come you're not able to see? You see, C2 just slow. Let's relax a bit. Let's relax. So you're not fighting here. Are you able to see? Put your cursor where we have home. Put your cursor where we have home. Are you able to see home? In the ribbon. Ribbon is the one that is on top. After home, are you able to see insert? Yeah. After insert, what is next on the right? Page layout. Go to page layout. After insert, immediately after insert. You're going to the wrong direction. You are doing very well. Home, on the ribbon, it's home. We have insert, page layout, we have formulas, and then we have data ribbon. Yes, that one now. So after that, then we have what if yes. So you click there, you're able to see three things. I want data table. Data table. Great. And then now we have the row input range. Along your row, you have those percentages. So you pick 21%. The one on cell C4. And then you come and click on column input. So now column, of course, we have the time. So we have number of years 10. You click on 10. All right. And then now we say, okay. That is it. Great. 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 That is it. And you can confirm whether you're right by looking at the 10 and 21. 10 and 21. Then you'll be able to see the 67. No, wakati umeenda reduce mpaka za percentages, una highlight the internal only. You normally highlight the internal only, but at least you have the concept fit too. Thank you so much. Na ungangana hapo mbele sasa. Nikirudia kwa mwanafunzi, I'm aware I normally assist so many people. That's why I like students who volunteer. Whenever I do it with a student like that, I get to assist so many people. Now, can I go to a different concept, ladies and gentlemen? Can I go to a different concept? T2, great. Practice today. Mine is 19% all through when I pull. Ask this question, Mwalimu. No, it can't be 19%. Nancy, share your screen. Share your screen. And I don't ignore any questions. When you see I'm not able to see questions, you share your screen. Run it to a pub. Nancy, please, if you don't mind, share your screen. I show you something. Great. Haya. Ulimaliza ama ule nani huyu? Ule Nancy. Simekuja 19, 20%. Siko sawa. Ala, Nancy muuliza swali gani? Oh. Nimejua kwa nini. Nimejua Nancy andika 19, alafu andike 20. Andika 19. Lazima uandike namba 2 ili iweze kusense. Tena andika 20. Sasa hebu highlight hiyo 19 na 20. Highlight hizo mbili. Highlight, don't highlight kwanza. No. Hiyo ni ku autofill. You see, ku highlight, you highlight using the white hair. That one. Hiyo pull down. Yes, up to 20, not up to 20. Up to 20. Alafu sasa weka kwa black hair. The angry hair now. The out of it. That's a pull. Nancy, I've now answered your question. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Agaba Agnes assisted too. Mwanafunzi mgani ninja hajaelewa, nimsaidia mara moja tuweze move for something different. Thank you. At least you've known how to do it, because you must give Excel at the format, just to see the format. My biggest problem, I have some students who don't like sharing. Thank you, Edda. Yeah, great. Yay, great. So then you see now 2 people are thanking you for having shared. Thank you so much. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I would want now to do my last thing here. Now, listen, I would like to do my last thing for today. Do you guys like mortgages? Do you guys like mortgages? Do you guys like mortgages? This is very interesting because takuonyesha kwamba mortgage is a very nice thing. I know most of you don't like it, but I will always go for mortgages. Itakuonyesha kwamba mortgage is a very good thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, This is what I want to do. Control, I highlight everything here, and I can delete all of them at once. Excel is beautiful. Now, so assuming I want to take a mortgage, so if it's a mortgage, allow Mwalimu to add a few more zeros here. So I'm taking a mortgage of this amount. I can use the separators to see exactly the 1,000 separators. Yeah, I want 10 million. That's okay. The separators normally assist. So I want to take a mortgage of 10 million. Number of years will be 10. Rate of interest in this case will be 21. You know, mortgage principal, installments are normally paid on a monthly basis. So then it will be important for me to come and get what we call the norm. Now, this is where I'm going to give my present. This is where I'm going to give my present. So we call this one here, norm is number of months in Excel. In data analytics, norm is number of months. So then how many months do we have in these 10 years? Ninjas. How many months do I have in these 10 years? And for those of you who want to join this winning team called RCM College for BDA online classes, advanced Excel classes, please don't hesitate to call us. Our number is 0793 555 000. 0793 555 000. I repeat, 0793 555 000. So number of months they're telling me, Mwalimu, each year has got 12 months. So number of months will be 10 years times 12 times 12 to get the total number of months. And you see now the rate of interest will be monthly interest. So again, come here and they give us the monthly interest because this is annually monthly interest. The present is coming monthly. Oh no, monthly interest like that. Interest. Now, wakati mambo haionekani, kama sai rate of interest haionekani ni full. Sitaki wanafunzi wangu hata siku moja nikupata kwa kompyuta yako, atunapanua column hivi. Unapanua kwa hapana. Kama haionekani, the very best way, you highlight the entire sheet. You come here and highlight the entire sheet here, between this here. Highlight the entire sheet, and then you go to any of these columns, you double click like that. But I'll be showing you this later. Yakita kupanua hiyo column moja, hiyo ni ushamba. Huwa nawaambia namna hiyo because ninja wasi wa wopi. Hiyo ni ushamba. Hiyo moja ni ushamba maninja. Sisi tutakuwa tunafanya hivyo, tutakuwa tunafanya what mwalimu has done. So monthly interest, what will I do? I will come and say equals, this being a yearly interest, I'll divide it by 12. Yeah. So the first thing that I will do, ladies and gentlemen, here is to look for the installment amount. How much am I going to be paying on a monthly basis? Is there someone who can tell me which Excel function am I going to use to get the installment amount? Which Excel function am I going to use to? Please keep on talking to me because you'll get very good presents here. How do I get to pick the installment every month? Installment per month. It's called PMT. I have a lot of minutes. So please stay with me. And then I'll be able to show you why you need to run to your bank tomorrow and take a mortgage. I'll be able to tell you why you need to run to your bank tomorrow and take a mortgage. Now here, I will use what we call the PMT function. It's called a PMT function. So this PMT function, ladies and gentlemen, it's here, you can see, blue, for payment, monthly payments. So in this case here, I will come on there. So the rate of interest is given here. I'm taking the monthly because remember, we pay these things monthly. So monthly rate, I say comma, number of periods, they are 120. Present value is my mortgage amount. I'm taking this 10 million, but mortgage, of course, can't be at 21%. I'm just exaggerating there. So then we have this one here, they're put in brackets. I don't have to put them. So I can just do without them. They're not a must. So close. Then I should be able to say enter. But when I say enter, it will be negative because of the payments. It will be negative like this. I don't want a negative value. I want my value to be positive. How do I make this positive? Very easy. You just come to your formula here. Come to your formula there. Put a negative there. You negate it. And then you say enter. If you like the dollars, well and good. If you don't like them, you can always come and change, remove this from currency. You can just call it a number or a general thing. All right, it's good to use the comma separators. Right, so every month you'll be required to pay 199,000 every month. Every month, 199,930. You'll pay a lot of money because the total installment here, the total installment itakuwa ngapi? Total installment itakuwa zile 120 equals 120 months times the installment per month, which is this. Uta end up kulipa 23,991,000. Is it worth it? You took 10 million, then you pay over 10 years, you pay 23 million. So the interest will be 13. The interest will be 13. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is not what I want to do here with you today. Your examiner, called the Business Data Analytics Examiner, will tell you to do a loan amortization schedule. Do we have any student of mine here who will be able to do this loan amortization schedule very easily themselves? Do we have any great ninja that will be able to do this loan amortization schedule themselves? Let us see those ninjas. Are they here with us? 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 Oh, I repeat, yes, I'll repeat. I will repeat, yes. I will repeat. I will repeat. But before I repeat, in the interest of time, allow me to run very fast, in this case, this amortization schedule, and then I go back, because I'm so sure I'll start losing some students who have to go outside there. You know, there must be a student here who was really planning to eat meat. No more, we're skipping them here. All right. So I want a loan amortization schedule. So I want a loan amortization schedule. Armo. That's enough. So then I will have here the time. We have here months. We have months. Then we have opening balance. Opening balance. Then we have, in this case here, the interest paid. Then we have the installment. We have the installment here. Installment. And then lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we have the closing balance. We have the closing balance. We have the closing balance. So months, of course, I'm going from number 1 to number 20 to number 100. So you'll get, in this case here, another person saying 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do that. I'm a student who has been at RCM doing Excel. I'm brighter than that. So in this case here, I will come here and use what we call the sequence function. So equal sequence, it is here. For writing number 1 to 120, it is here. So there will be 120 rows. 120 rows. If I hit like that and I go control down, it has taken me to 120. 120. All right. So I hope there is someone who has been able to do exactly what I've done. Do we have any ninja that has been able to do exactly what I've done? Do we have any ninja that has been able to do exactly what I've done? Any ninja that is with me? Great. Miss Karanja never disappoints. What I'm just wondering is how she meets on my today's present, because people never wanted to vote for her, especially Paul. Paul, this was really the perfect opportunity for her to buy, for you to buy her a Sonda. I don't know what happened to Paul. You're failing, Paul. Yes. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. So is there somebody who has been able to write up to number 120, really? Anybody who has been able to write up to number 120, or do I repeat? Do I repeat? 120. Ah, they're dancing there. Jina kwanza. Hapo ndio ameanguka mtihani. Haya, sasa, from there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going back home. Home here I come. So opening balance, what is the opening balance? I know the opening balance, ladies and gentlemen. I know the opening balance, ladies and gentlemen. I know here equals, opening balance is what I'm borrowing today. Tab. Interest amount, I'm going to pick the 10 million times times the rate of interest, monthly rate of interest. What do you know about this monthly rate of interest? Sorry, I think my volume was really down. I hope now you are able to hear Mwalimu. So what should I do with this rate of interest? So I'll pick, remember interest is normally pegged on the outstanding balance at the beginning of the month. Like how much of our money do you stay with the whole month? All right. So I'll take in this case here, this one times. So let me repeat this. So equals, so I pick the 10 million, I say times this rate of interest here, monthly. But you see, the monthly rate of interest has to be locked fully. Is there somebody who knows how to lock fully this? Is there somebody who knows how to lock fully this? Is there somebody who knows how to lock fully cells? How do you lock fully cells, you great students? How do you lock fully cells, you great students? Thank you so much. It is F4 or function F4. So locking means putting those dollars before 7, before D. Great. Then I say tab, installment. Fortunately, the installment, I know the installment amount is this. So I need to come here and lock. Installment is going to be constant throughout. Anything that remains constant throughout in Excel must be locked. Anything that remains constant in Excel must be locked. Then you go to the closing balance. How do I get this closing balance? It is going to be a formula. Closing balance is going to be a formula. So I will take in this case here the opening plus the interest earned minus the installment paid. Then I should be able to get really the closing for month 1. Then I start the journey for month number 2. So month number 2, I know opening will be the closing for this. All right. The interest, I know what I'll do. I'll take the amount outstanding from the beginning of the second month. I say times the rate of interest. Monthly interest is this one. And this rate of interest is going to remain constant. So this must be a forward. Tab. We go to the installment. The installment, I know I'm picking it from this one. And this one must always be a forward. Like that. Then I come and give these ninjas the closing balance. So closing balance will be the opening balance. We say plus. We have the rate of interest here, or the interest amount paid. And then we say minus the installment there. And then I should be able to say, ladies and gentlemen, here, enter. After I finish, I will come and highlight this month number 2 alone. I have my rabbit running here, but I want the one that is angry. Nichokoze kidogo, ingie kwa keji yake. Ikiingia kwa keji yake inakuwa black for autofill. So once it's in its cage there, I need to beat it twice from its behind. So you come and double click. That's what the meaning of that, hitting it twice. You double click. And then this thing is able now, if I say here very fast, control down, it is able to amortize straight away to 0 here. So it's a loan amortization schedule. It's a loan amortization schedule. It could go to 0.01, but at the end of the day, it has amortized fully. Ladies and gentlemen, if, for example, I want to know the total interest that I paid, this is the total interest paid here, this column. I'll simply come and say here, alt equals, and then I say enter. If you remember this figure of 13 million, it must be fresh in your mind. You would have also done this very easily by getting, like I can come here, you can come here and do your great wonders here. For example, you want to get, ladies and gentlemen, you want to get in this case here, these 3 totals, right? These 3 totals, right? These 3 totals here. You simply highlight their spaces and then you say alt equals. And then you are able to get the totals here pretty fast. They're not able to fit. No worries. I'll simply come and highlight the entire Excel sheet. And then I go here, I double click. Now you can see in this case here, this thing is adding up very well. You can see the interest. You can see in this case here, the total principal. The most important thing is that we know that we borrowed 10 million. The interest will be 13 million. And then at the end of the day, 23 million. So, ladies and gentlemen, is there somebody who has been able to get something? Or is there somebody who would want me to repeat this? Is there anybody who is dancing? Do we have students of mine who are comfortable with this now? I mean, I wish all accountants were to, yes, Julia will be able to repeat, or to join this Excel class that I'm really teaching you guys for almost free. It's all the students have never appreciated what Excel does, because I'm charging an RCM students 3,000. But if you're an RCM student, I'm only charging you 1,850 to give you this skill. All right. And the guys are really getting things here. The guys are getting things by the day. It's not been paid. Yes, I will repeat. 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 So I would really want to welcome all of you. Sequence, yes, I will repeat. And we would welcome, I will wish to welcome all of you to join my advanced Excel classes, regardless of the CPA level you are at. Even if you're a CPA part 1, start doing advanced Excel, mapema. And then, of course, if you're doing BDA, that one, it goes without saying that we are the biggest BDA college in East Africa. Every semester, we take about 700 students to do exams. Of course, many people cannot be wrong. They can't be wrong. They're choosing us because of their quality of service. All right. Yes, let me repeat. Let me repeat this. We have become Excel ninjas, you can see, yes. We become Excel ninjas. You know, again, another problem. So many guys think that they know Excel. Even myself, before I joined some Swedish company, I've worked for some Swedish company for a long time, which is a group consolidation software provider. They have given EABL, a group consolidation software, KCB, etc. I used to think that I really knew Excel a lot. That's when I was telling and told, no, you have to study from scratch. All right. Excel is a huge thing. You'll be surprised. Especially now, these students that I've taken here for advanced Excel that I'm teaching like, at times of a lunch hour, just a few minutes every day. You guys will become so thorough in Excel, you'll be surprised. Imagine at that price of 3,000. So all of you, you need to join me. I mean, not RCM students alone, but just all students of CASNEL. They need to know straight away, whenever it comes to anything to do with Excel, it is RCM. So I've been able to do Control Z for me to repeat here. They also asked me to repeat on sequence. So chances are the student who is telling me to do the sequence, perhaps they don't have this new Excel. You know, the new Excel, 2021, and the Microsoft Office 365. They're the only ones which have that sequence. So you simply say equals here, and then you say sequence. Sequence like that. You want up to 120 rows. You simply say 120. And the thing will be able to run like a young boy up to 120. An old mzee like myself, I can't run that much. So you can see it has gone to 120. So, but your machine must be having the new Excel version, 2021. All right. Now from there, we repeat on this opening balance. You need the new version. There is somebody who is selling this new version, but now that will be guided in the group, be guided in the group. So for now, SE, what you could do, SE, you can just come here, write 1. There are many ways of doing it. Write 2. And then you can pull now this, although you'll strain a little bit, but you'll overcome. So you can see it is giving you, it has already gone to 200 and something. Slow down a little bit there, must be there, around there. Now here you'll be able to pin it. So it has gone to 119, you can add there, that one, like that. You can also use this Alt-H FIS, which I taught you guys a long time ago. We don't use it at all nowadays. We don't use it at all nowadays. There is also this one of saying 1. And after you've said 1, you come and put this here, then you right click, you take it 1 step, you take it back, and then you release. When you release, you can see series here. So then you come and say it's a column, and then you say stop value 120. Then this thing runs down like a young boy, goes all the way. But I don't want to show you that. I would want you guys to get, you see, if you say control down, it takes you to 120. But those are very complicated. With this sequence thing, I don't want to learn any other. Sequence is the thing. Sequence is the thing. Sequence is the thing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what we shall do, I have another a meeting today starting at 2 p.m. I want to prepare for that meeting a little bit and freshen up a little bit. I will repeat this question later in the day. What time would you want us to have another free session? So you guys can bring your colleagues. Well, repeat this same concept. What time would you want me to do this free session with you? 8 p.m. is during BDA time. Okay. How about 6 p.m.? You're not comfortable with 6 p.m. or 7 p.m.? Or it has to be 8 p.m. I think so many guys are saying 8 p.m. So many guys are saying 8 p.m. Fine, then I'll be able to welcome all of you, but this time around, ensure that you call the who is who. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand how Excel works, I'm telling you, you'll become the poorest manager. Because like I'll be able to show you, like where I work today, I run like the entire department through what year dashboards that I've created using what year Excel. I don't even need any other. But when I'm using my dashboards, I'll be able to see, for example, like the time clocked. And this guy's clock time, my graph is going like that. So I'll be able to see whether they have done 160. All right. I'm able to do quite a lot. I'm able to manage my projects using this Excel. Excel is a powerhouse. It is something that all of us should really be good at. But fortunately, now you are in the hands of a good mentor who shall be able to mentor. Even you guys, when you are hiring accountants, for example, in your accounting department, please don't take people who are not good in Excel. You'll get like someone doing bank reconciliation. Yes, bank reconciliation. And that's their work, a whole year. No, this thing is just a button. I have a bank reconciliation statement. All right. So Excel is powerful. Thank you so much. Then see you later at 8 p.m. It has been a pleasure. Is there anybody that I'm teaching here for the very first time? Do we have any? Well, again, is around here. Anybody I'm teaching for the very first time? This is the first time they're seeing this ninja. First time they're seeing this ninja. Ah, these are all the ninjas, all of them. These are all. Great. So VM, I hope you have enjoyed my session, and I look forward to getting you at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. today, I'll share the link. I've enjoyed it. Great. Thank you so much, and bye.